Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the cake's cut?
Hey, Miss B, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. Welcome. Let's unmute that. I just realized I probably needed to put another line item on my progress. Yeah, because it's not gonna... Let me see if I can fix that real quick before we get started. Maybe. Maybe. All right, let me... I should have thought of this earlier. Okay, let me move that up. I added a line item for assignments. Because, you know, that can take a bit of time to do in and of itself. Let me see here. Do I need to do... Let's see. Transform, edit. 600. No. That's not right. Let me do, is it Alt? Okay, I guess that'll work. Oh, oopsie. I broke it. What did I do? What did I do? Gonna work? Maybe. Okay, maybe that'll work. I don't know if you can see my red boxes inside the OBS editor. So I try to get this thing centered. Me and my analness about things lining up and everything. All right, now let's try this. Make sure that still works. Okay, yeah, so I added an assignments line so that when we're just out and about exploring, scanning, stuff like that. Because we're going to be doing a bunch of that before we go to Therum. All right, so like I said, happy Sunday, everybody. We're going to be continuing our pit challenge today, our latest pit challenge, which is attempt number 5. Mambo number 5. Number 5 is still alive. We're doing Miss B's Lola, who is a heavy renegade sentinel. We got the ship. Got everything done on the first visit to the Sentinel. Wow, the Citadel last night. We got the ship. We had some initial conversations once we got on the ship. We're gonna finish those first, including Tali's lore dump. And then we'll go out. What we're going to do, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to do all the planet scanning and landing on all the planets and getting all the resources and start working on those. Just so we can try and get a few more levels than we normally would. Because normally we go down to a planet, we do everything that's there, including any assignments We might skip thresher malls and save those for later, but if there's an assignment there, we've typically been doing it. But we're gonna save the assignments for after we've gotten all the planet cleanup done. So let's go do it. And since I got up this morning, the temperatures have dropped 14 degrees. It was 54 when I woke up. It's 40 now. And it's supposed to go even farther. Oh, actually, it's 38 now. Okay. Okay, yeah, we tried to talk to, did we? I don't remember, did we? No, we didn't try to talk to Caden because we weren't sure if we were going to get the whole background stuff yet.
See, now we're having fun. You with your funny human thing you're doing.
What are you doing? 9. Oh boy. Ugh. Look at that humidity though. Is that 70? Goodness gracious. Feels like 2.
Just trying to get a sense of where the
Hey Eldon, happy Sunday.
Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not yet.
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Commander. 35. Did I fill up my Metagel? It doesn't tell you if it actually, or does it? I don't remember if it gives you any, whether it will tell you there on the right hand side. All right, let's see. Go downstairs. Ashley's not going to have anything to say yet, so we'll talk to her first. Garrison or Rex will have a little bit more. We'll save, and then we'll do Adams, and then, well, we already talked to Adam, so we probably don't need
Commander?
to talk to him anymore.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
They died, you lived. That happens in this job.
Yes, Commander. Believe me, I understand that. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The answer seems plain enough to me. Be more alert.
Aye, aye, Commander. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
God. Brutal. Oh my God, 25. Holy crap. Thanks, Eldon, for 20, a streak of 25.
Looking for supplies?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Got a little bit of money now. Biotic amp. Yeah, we can save it. We can save the money. Alright, so we didn't get bit by the Spectre bug. But at least I get to buy the cheap weapon option this time. You get the pistol. Although the sniper rifle, oh man, I love that sniper rifle that I've got. Got a little 3-round burst. Still gross. Livid, livid, livid. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me get a couple shout outs out of the way before I forget. Don't want to offend anybody here. Miss B.
Shout out!
And Livid. Should come right behind it.
Shout out!
Here we go. Miss B and Livid Lion, longtime friends of the channel, awesome streamers, excellent people, good folk, as they would say in Firefly. I need to watch Serenity again. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Sunday movie night, I'll watch Serenity again. Passed it around and it came back to you. Don't you love that?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard.
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go
Paid
ask the
all
Quarians
the
if you want
bills, ordered the
stories.
lunches. I had lunch already. Oh,
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
Seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
You're still here. Can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan. Nice to see humans are consistently stupid.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested
well, yeah. I
in
mean,
staying in
Rex
our
is
old
bitter for a
system.
good reason.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave.
So we leave.
Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
You ever seen a
When
Krogan
was the
scientist?
last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Well, we will in Andromeda,
Ask
but
the
that's
Krogan.
yeah, that's
Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits?
what was his
He'll
name?
choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
The guy that had the crush on Kesh. He was like the botanist, right? He was the one you were doing the loyalty mission for Drac. He's the one that got locked in the container. Did we do this one?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Oh yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Every Krogan is infected.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So long, Rex. Shepard.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
Why
knew
can't
working
I
with the
remember his
Spectres would be
name?
Better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't
Vorn.
like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Sarah
Vorn was his name.
I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay. He's probably not gonna
Hey,
have.
Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending
about
all
the
her
only new
time
thing
down
he
here
has.
asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Oh,
Ambassador Udina made me take her along.
Normally I don't have anything nice to say about politicians, but he made a good call on this. However, I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
yeah. We already talked to him about all that
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
previously. Okay, grab a cup of coffee, a sandwich.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never
Comfy-
seen
comfy
a drive
seat.
port like this before. I can't believe you
Well-
were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Goodbye.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting
We
edge
will
technology.
not be mean
A
to
month
Tali.
ago, I
We
was
will
patching a
not.
makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Oh God. Yeah, there are. I still have them all. What do we want to do here, Miss B? Are we going to be, I don't know what you want to call it, disinterested in Tali and all that stuff? We want to go through the lore dump. I'm guessing from the comment last night we're going to do the lore dump. But yeah, I haven't cleaned up any of the old Shepards. They're all still there.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this.
Well, this is all good stuff to know, right? For the player.
We just try to keep them running for as long as we can.
Shepard may not give a shit,
Some of
but
the fleet's larger vessels date all the way
we
back
do.
to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind
We
of freedoms?
really can't do this without
It's
Tali. We
illegal for
really,
parents to
really
have more
can't.
than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile.
I got a hangnail again.
All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Actually, I was going to bring up something
interesting
about that too.
The Geth were originally created to serve
I mean,
as
if we run out of submissions, we may just take a break from it.
Initially,
that
their
would be one thing to
was
do.
as limited as any
You know, take a few weeks and play something else.
Over
and come back
time,
to
we
it.
made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other
Sharing
nearby
a brain.
Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If
Yeah,
the Geth
that's
were
another.
intelligent, then we were
That's another good
using them
lore
as
dump
slaves.
mission.
It was inevitable the newly
for sure.
sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiles searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
You got what you deserved.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
You didn't give them a real good first impression.
You really think things would be any different if we'd waited for them to act first? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey.
Guns.
We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
That's it.
I should go.
See you later.
See, only 87 that time. Excuse me, I think with Doug Elena we got like 120 something, I think. Something like that. All right. So yeah, so what I was thinking about doing first to mix it up even more, it would not be a permadeath thing, but what he would do is, if you're not familiar with the term chaos monkey, or in this case chaos hijack, basically what we would, chaos monkey is essentially a way to make, I probably shouldn't have started that conversation until the ads were over, but chaos monkey is essentially a concept in software development, is one place where you can use it, where in order to make software or whatever system you're working on more robust and more reliable, more resilient, that kind of thing, you can introduce random factors to see how it reacts to it. I don't remember who started it, but the reason it's called Chaos Monkey, I guess, is because, you know, the analogy would be giving a monkey a keyboard and just having it just randomly bang on it. So what we could do in this particular case is everything that was a choice, especially things like who you would bring on missions, what points you would spend on what skills, would be completely random. So you have 2 points to put into your talents. You would randomly roll some number between 1 and however many talents you have available to you that are available to get points and not already maxed out, and you would just put the points there. You would just have to deal with wherever they got put. Completely random. And the same thing for doing missions. You know, would you rather take Tali and Rex to go to Therum? Well, you might just get stuck with Ashley and Caden. You know? So, but that's probably why it wouldn't be a permadeath situation like the pit challenge. It's just too random. that would make it even worse to deal with, I think. So, just something like that. Something I've been thinking about the last couple of days, because, you know, what do we do? What do we do when we run out of submissions? So, it's just an idea. Okay, do we even have enough gear to... Well, I mean, we're not going to be fighting for a while anyway. Pistol. Sniper rifle. Just the one we got from the smuggler. I'm not giving up the... I mean, that's just not as good, period. Okay, let's see, Tali. Probably not a whole lot gonna change here. She can keep her ammo. She's gonna be with us almost all the time. Rex. Assault rifle. Shotgun. Wow, a lot of scimitar twos. Assault rifle, sniper. Not much better, but it is better. Okay, Caden pistol. The only bad thing about doing this, where we're just basically doing XP, is we're not going to be getting any gear. It's all money and XP. I guess I could probably look and see. She's got a hammer already. Let's remove that. Shotgun. No, nothing there. Okay, let's see. We talked to everybody. Nothing to buy, nothing to sell yet. Saving all of that stuff for... We won't do any of that until we get the aura. I guess it's time to leave. We'll do our normal thing. We start upper left, which I think is Hades Gamma, I believe, and then just go around. Might not be the most exciting stream today because we're just going to be doing a lot of driving. So if there's anything you guys want to talk about today, bring it up. We can chat. Like the winter Steam sale starts next week. Is there anything on your wish list for that? Be a good place to start. All right. Hack it. Oh, that's right. Leaving animation. Yeah, I was making fun of her comment this morning. I messaged her, said, stream's ready to go. There's going to be a lot of driving on planets that have zero flatness.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in the Attican Cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He's not the same man you served under. He feels responsible for the Alliance soldiers who died at Torfin. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
How permanent a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
I mean, technically, we could go ahead and do this one since we should have enough Renegade. I assume you can resolve this without bloodshed, even with Renegade. Right? I would think that we would be able to do that. There's one here or not. I think there's one up in the upper left. Yeah, there. I can Renegade resolve it. Okay, we'll go ahead and do it while we're here. But this will probably be about the only one. Oh yeah, speaking of the Chaos Monkey thing, you know, going into a mission where you gotta fight a Threshermon, you have no way to repair the Mako? Oh man, Caden, dude. Well, first thing is to max that out. Get that. Yeah, see, unlock lift. Could do that. Get that unlocked. Start putting points into that. The next go around. Or do something like that. At least work towards overload. Let's do barrier for survivability. Thresher maw. Weren't we just here like a couple of days ago? Oh no, I just jinxed it. Oh, I didn't look to see. Okay, our intimidate is maxed out. Discovery! This cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of rover tracks lead away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. Update the map. Is there anything behind these? I don't know if I ever looked. Oh, we will get gear. Okay. Yeah, we will. That's right. That's right. That's right. I stand corrected. But we certainly won't get any for killing anybody. Oh, hammer 3. Yes, please. I was looking on Nexus mods yesterday. I didn't mention it on stream. I forgot to. There were a couple of more mods, quality of life type things. That I was looking at. One of them was faster elevators. And what was the other one? Crap, I don't remember what it is now. Yeah, I think everybody's pretty much going to have a sale. But going back to your comment, Miss B, I'm not sure what Tales of Iron is, but I don't know if I mentioned this or not in one of the previous streams, but my wish list has never been as big as it is right now on Steam. There are like 17 games on it right now. I mean, some of them haven't been released yet. You know, stuff like Exodus and the new Tomb Raider game and stuff like that. Recoil damper. Be good for sniper rifle. Oh yeah, these are the guys that we can hit from the Mako. I stand corrected again. That's the compound over there. Head over that way yet. Not that it matters. In the long run. Oh man, can I get all 5 of them with one shot? Ah. Sorry, boys. You never stood a chance. Ooh, gladiator. Oh, that's heavy though. Ash can wear that. Ash can definitely wear that. She now has access to the heavy armor. I got that for her yesterday. That's it, exactly. That's it. The only other one we could do is like the one where they have the distress signal on the planet, but it's actually the gas ambush. You don't have to get out of the Mako for that one either. That would be something that we could also do.
I'm on my way.
Okay. Shh, inside voice. Okay, that it. Mine rails.
I'm on my way.
Okay, Caden. We know you're here.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
He shouldn't have killed those investigators. This problem isn't gonna go away.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He is leading you to your deaths. If you fight the Alliance, you'll all get slaughtered. I'm your last chance. Let me talk to him or people start dying.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Yes. Yep. Already knew about that. Urso's Depths, I think. Name of it. Urso's Drafts. There we go. Urso's Drafts. Edge pistol. Finger off the trigger. Heavy armor human. Do 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 do.
I know you.
I know you.
Torfan. Why have you come here, Shepard? Why can't you leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
If you don't come with me, all your followers will end up dead. What kind of father lets his children die?
No.
No!
This was my fault. My children are innocent. Pure. Please. I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Come with me, Major. It's over.
Wait. If my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities
as
at
the
gates of my
Paragon
compound
choice.
and surrender without violence.
Does he say the same thing if you pick the... See, you gotta you gotta pick this one, right? Or what about this one? I mean, if I do that, we're gonna get in a gunfight, right? So But we obviously don't want that, so which one do I pick? The middle one?
I think it would be better if you came with me now, Major.
I must do everything I can to keep any more of my children from suffering. This is the only solution.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Yeah, return to... Yeah. Talk to Hackett. As I know we've all seen, some of the responses don't really match up with what the option that you pick in the wheel would lead you to believe. Sometimes the option sounds a heck of a lot worse than what they actually say. Which is why I was saying last night it would be great if it had a system similar to what Andromeda had with the little icon next to each choice, so you would know and there would be no potential misinterpretation or whatever. All right, we got everything, right? We did.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Man, it's been an hour already. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath.
I did too.
I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Next. All the missions that we're gonna pick up along the way.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
It's gonna fill up the galaxy map with those new indicators.
We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance
No.
scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
You think these scientists had something to do with the attack?
I'm not certain what I think, but it's worth investigating. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known
Bruce?
coordinates. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Bad memories, man. Bad memories. Okay, we can land. We can land, but we can't mission. Who needs to go out for a ride? We could. One of the things we can do while we're doing this is obviously give everybody a chance to get points spent. So we're not doing 10, 12, 14 points at a time. Distribute gear. Like we can give Ashley that heavy armor that we just picked up. Do that. Hey, 2 for me. What do we want to put these, Miss B? Oh, intimidate. All right. Where do we want to put the other one? Decryption. Okay, unlock electronics. Could do that. All right, Ash. What does this get her? Shield boost. Assault training. Let's put something in the guns. Hacking. And equipment for Ash armor. No biotic protection, but everything else is significantly better. There we go. Assault rifle should go there. I don't think we found anything for Tali. Except that. You want that for me or for her? Oh, I've got one better already. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. We'll take that one and we'll give her. A little bit better. Okay, it's good for now. On to Dougalina. Dougalina bought the farm here. Insignia. You mean bending from the heat of the food? That's bad. That is definitely bad. Should have stayed up high. Mr. Shifty Cow's not getting my money again today. $62 and $760. Money's starting to pile up. One thing we could also do for those locations. Her name was Lola. Well, I mean, you know, it's animals don't fight back. What's the sport in that? I mean, you give those cows some guns, and then we're in business. But what I was gonna say is, for locations like this, I mean, why not take them out? I mean, it's essentially free XP, right? Oh, look at that! Yeet! Somebody got yeeted big time. I am assuming that they will still be dead when we come over here to do the mission. Really? I can climb almost a vertical surface, but I can't get over that little hump. All right, is that it for this planet? Yeah, see, doing stuff like that, we can get a chance to get some better guns and stuff too. Got any armor out of that? $35 and $112. We'd lose 7 on the damage protection, but we'd gain what, 14 on the shields. As much as I like the look of that Guardian armor. Oh no! It's mustard. Mustard or custard. Now we gotta go over here and grab this. Okay. Right, I think that's it for here. Yep. Not gonna get the best of me, Mr. Antaram. Might as well.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus.
Patching it through.
Normandy, Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Kepler Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong Cluster. We need someone to take them out.
I don't have time for
Any
this.
idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong Cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Do we go ahead and do these while we're here? Or just get the goodies and run. We don't have to get out of the Mako until we're done with these 4. Then we get the 5th one down here. I think is where it pops up. Gagarin. No, it's shit. I forget what the name of the system is. Doesn't matter. Goodies and run. Right? Do that. Okay. Man, stabilizers on that must be pretty good. Okay, Garrus. Get that at least. That. Damping. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we do not want to go there. Yeah, see, this put it as a not the most convenient spot to make it a simple run to get everything we need. Turn back, Commander. Discovery. The burnt corpses. Evidently a mom and pop independent salvage team. Wow, where did I get that from? Show signs of close range hits from Geth heavy particle beams. Shepard, I gave you a task. Are you ignoring me? Saying no, I'm not going to give you any new missions until you finish the last one I gave you.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area. You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
I'm working on it. Duelist 3. The scavengers who made this camp are gone. They seem to have abandoned it abruptly some time ago. All right, next.
You lead, I'll follow.
Oops. Rare elements. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is doing that for me right now. Some of those DLCs you shouldn't probably do from the beginning of the game, but they're all there. You can start them if you want. Nope. Not doing it. Is this where we are? Yeah. I think. Yeah. All right. Let's see, we're not going there. We'll go behind it, I guess. Get the other 3. little too soon. $420. No. Oh, that's fine. That's fine for all of you guys. Not a problem. Take care of yourself, visit your family, your friends, in whatever manner and amount you feel is right for you. Incendiary explosive. Nice. Is that it? Nope, we got minerals, then we can leave. Yeah, I mentioned it last night, but for those of you that were not here, Thursday this coming week is my last work day for the year. So just like I did when over Thanksgiving, there may be a few extra streams during that time. Okay, we're done here. Next. Excuse me. Heck, it shouldn't bother us anymore in Voyager, because he said he marked all the mission locations already. Italian. All right, who are we gonna take this time? Rex, I guess Rex is the last one, right? I think. Of course, we're going to level up as we go, so it'll be a constant thing. Adjustment. Ugh.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Man, we're halfway through already. I'll give the same one I always give for this one. Hope I spell it right. Oh, what perfect timing. Yeah, broccoli looks pretty disgusting. But I love it. Let's see. Do that. Let's get him heavy armor. Like to get him throw eventually. Obviously, we'll need that for Therum. Okay, where are we going? Treasure Moss. Death Outpost. Alright, we'll go here, I guess. Kind of make up. Man, this charted worlds mod saves us a lot of time. Is it on this side or the other side? maybe we should leave that. We didn't trigger anything. I don't remember if there's I know there's another ambush, but I don't remember if this is one too. We'll leave it. Oh, it's probably getting jammed from there. All right, get back in the truck quickly. Yeah, I just saw it out on the edge of the map. Okay, we'll grab that and then we'll leave. Oh, 17 XP. 17. Damn it. I wish it didn't do that. Could probably even write down which planets you could even scan in the first place. The ones where you survey but don't land on. Let's save even more time with that. Hey, maybe somebody made a mod for that too. Level 14. We got 2 levels already. All right, Miss B. Where do we want these two? Put some in decryption, maybe? Or sabotage? Maybe one in electronics? We'll go over to the others and do those while we wait for that. Damping, decryption and electronics. Okay. Can do. Oh, this is the one we'll have to get it from above. Unless I can do some of that fancy Skyrim driving stuff. He immediately goes back down to the ground. Oh well, no, I'm not gonna fight it. Not gonna fight it. Save it for last. Did I park too close to it? Yep.
Finally, some action.
What? It's not supposed to be any action. Don't scare me like that. Whoa! Alright, stay up high, stay up high, stay up high, stay up high. Assholes. Oh, that didn't help at all. There it is. Hammerhead 3, Chemical 3. Nice. I will take it. Oh, is that... Okay, so that's more... That's some random... Those are turrets. The diamonds are turrets. That's the, no? Or is it? The one transmitter. And on that little, kind of circular flat area. Leave me alone. I am not here for you yet. Is that it? Oh, we gotta get, well, no, it's this one we were gonna come back and get, right? Or try to. Oh, God. Why does it have to be a puzzle, guys? Why does it have to be a puzzle? Oh, we weren't even on the wrong side, right side. Here's where we go up. Let's get our bearings. Okay. No, that's not what I want. Oh, it disappeared. Jamming disappeared. Maybe we literally got just outside the range of it. Should be right down here. There it is.
Cover me.
You're on your own, pal. All right. This should be it. We'll have to come back for that. Come back for the base, whatever, and those minerals as well. So, a couple things to get here. Small system. Yeah. Yep. Agreed. I'm going through the same thing. Oh, good. See, this is what we want. That's a nice, easy path. You don't have to do any doubling back or anything like that. Just grab and go. Of course, it could be. Need some more of those mean machines. Ancient debris. Turian insignia. 920 cash. 68 XP. Ah, yes. Yo, Cakeliosaurus. Grab that and save it for mass 2? Or no. S for 3. S for 3.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
You can abstain. Okay, you can abstain. If you answer, it has to be one of those two. Ew. So that means abstain. Meaning you're not going to answer. First aid interface, nice. That's a good one to get. If your armor has the appropriate amount of slots. Ow. Nope, not getting that one either. Well, see that. Now we can GTFO. All right. Yeah, just the base. All right, so we're done in Armstrong for now. That's it? That's all we've done? Hercules. Ugh.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting
You
your
spying
presence
on
in
me,
the
sir?
Attican Beta cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down.
This is the one I was talking about earlier.
You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Is this the one? Data module. This might be the space monkeys. No, that's data module, I think, is the name of that one. Doesn't matter, we're not getting it anyway. If it's green, yeah, this is the space monkeys. The Pyjacks. Ah, yes, this, damn it. This'll give us our, this'll let me know what happens. When you don't get the gift from Shakira. Assuming we can get over there without frustrating ourselves too terribly bad. Oh no, 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 no! Shit. I was trying. Oh god. I was gonna try and get up high. Not get high, but get up high. Excuse me. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small, irregularly shaped slot on the underside. It looks as if it would fit some kind of oddly shaped key or trinket, but where such an object could be found is a mystery you are unlikely to ever solve. Okay, that's what happens. So, thanks, Lola. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Go ahead, Slayer. What you got? Welcome, by the way. We got plenty of Mass Effect fans in here right now, so I'm sure between us we'll be able to answer your question. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, where are we gonna go? You talking about a new game plus? Actually, I don't remember. I know. I would say yes, it does. You do keep it. I know you keep your gear and your money, I think, because there used to, I don't remember what they do with this in Legendary Edition, but because there used to be an achievement for getting a weapon to level 10, but in the OG games you couldn't get it to 10 in a single playthrough. You had to do the new game plus in order to be able to get it to level 10. So I would assume, no, I understand. Like I said, I don't remember how they did it in Legendary Edition. I think it's the same. Excuse me. Hold on a minute. Let me look at something real quick. Okay, I would say Yeah, so that at least that part of it does work the same as it did in the OG, because I'm looking at my Legendary Edition achievements, and the last achievement that I got was upgrading a weapon to level 10, and that was after finishing the Mass Effect 3 story. So I would assume that the Paragon and Renegade carry over. I don't. Right, now you're right. I know what you're talking about. I don't think it deletes your original saves from your first playthrough of Mass Effect 3. I mean, you could always do an NG plus, and then if it doesn't do what you want it to do, then just ignore it and go back to the original saves. No worries, no worries. Sorry we weren't able to definitively answer your question. I don't know if you've done any web searches or anything on it. You might try that. Ask our great AI overlords to see if they know. Ah! Chat GPT and the like. Am I still on? Yeah, I'm still on Mudgy. Stop that. Man, we're almost at the end of our 3 hours already? Jeez. It's not fair. I didn't get to shoot anybody today. With my own guns. Oh, this may be the one where we have to shoot the creepers and whatnot with my own guns. That's why I qualified it, because I knew you would say something, Eldon.
Hostile contact.
Where? Guys trying to be scary and shit again? That just must be a canned thing that they say every now and then. Nobody. Garrus did it earlier. Downed recon probe. We can grab that and then we can leave. Yeah, I got one of those earlier, but I didn't put it on yet because I've got the hardening one on right now. I mean, it doesn't matter for the time being anyway, because we're not going to be doing any missions. Probably until Friday. No rush.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Miss B, we could go ahead and finish this. I mean, there's obviously no shooting in this one. But I have to get your approval first. I haven't uninstalled the OG versions yet because, believe it or not, I have some of the Citadel miscellaneous achievements left to get in the OG and the Citadel DLC, like, you know, the combat simulator stuff and all that kind of thing. I don't have those yet. I need to get, maybe I'll do that over the holidays. I'll go in and finish all those up.
On my way.
Oh, damn it, stop doing that. It's, I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it's that one. Oh, wait. Never mind. There is. We can't do it. Remember, because after we get the data module and we come back out of the mine where we find it, we get jumped by a bunch of Geth. So we can't do it yet. Oh well. You talking about the one with Jack? Well, we got everything else, so good to go there, Barrows. Voyager. Amazon. I don't think Legendary Edition has that. At least there's not an achievement associated with it. It may be in there, but there's no achievement for it.
Incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the first
My lunch.
War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space.
That's the one I was talking about. So what?
And this is a problem. Why?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
Just because I saved Eden Prime doesn't make me an expert on nuclear munitions.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager Cluster.
Yes, I know, sir. If we say we're busy, does that skip it?
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral, and we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
You'd be on the safe side. Rexy Poo. All right, Miss B, what do we got? We got 2 points to spend. Can't get anything new. I should probably get some lift at some point before too much longer. Spectre. All right, we can do that. Let's see, what's the next one give us? Advanced Unity and Master Unity. Let's see, Rex, barrier and stasis. We'll go ahead and get that unlocked for him. Tali. "25 seconds. Okay, so that'll give us an extra 5 seconds if we can get it over to that before we do Therum, which we should be able to pretty easily with all the side missions we still have left to do. Damping. We'll put a point in stasis so we have it. We'll put another one in advanced barrier for some survivability. Ooh, I'm driving my life away. Getting there. Everywhere but there. You know, that's got to be one of the flattest, most open areas in the galaxy. There can't be that many that are bigger than that. Last break of the day.
I'll be back.
Excuse me. The reason I say Van Brown is this is one of my friends in it's like elementary school, like 6th grade or somewhere around there. One of the teachers in one of our classes, I don't remember which, obviously that was a long time ago. When she used to call roll every morning to see which students were there, she used to call the names last name first. So you reverse the Van Brown. People used to always chuckle when she called for Mr. Brown. Ah! Loincloth. That is pretty funny, actually. Let's see, which would be the easiest way to get there? Where is it? On the other side, so we'll go over here. I remember one of the other I was talking about Mass Effect 1 mods earlier.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
One of them removed the screen shake when you hit the turbo on the Mako. No! Damn it. One of the people that I work with, my manager now, as a matter of fact, I won't say his name, but their family last name is Banks. And when they were getting ready to have, you know, their first daughter, they were contemplating names, and he wanted to call their daughter Robin. And his wife said no. Not only no, but hell no. There we go. I think that'll get us there. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Come on. And then we've got this little wall to get over. Okay, stay up high for that one if we can. Turn back, Commander. Got some more hammerhead. I think that's 2 level 3s that we've gotten now. All right, we got that. We can get these 2. And we can leave. How much time we got? A little over 10 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. This is the Heliet mission, right? That's where all his goons go. insignia. James Vega. As they like to say on Family Feud. Good answer, good answer. Brushing away the carbonization on the door of the contra-gravity speeder, you see the Nezo brand name. Judging by the charring, the wreckage has been here since the star's last variable peak. The corpse is wearing the remains of an expensive suit and what appears to be melted antique aviator goggles. All right, I think that's it for here. Except for the bacon. Except for the bacon. Could probably do one more, maybe two more planets. Systems. Alright, nothing else here. It's getting a little crowded. Hades Gamma. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Hope you guys like the system music that plays, the map music. Got a lot of it today. Miss B, you gonna have the gremlin again today? All right, get him some lift. All right. Thresher mop. Whoop, 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 whoop. So we'll go here, 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 and then over there, and that'll be all we do. Not going to mess with the Thresher Maw area yet, even though there's stuff over there other than that. I think this is one of the planets where you can hear the Rachni song. this is not turrets. Ah. Electronics too low. Ooh, Guardian 3. Ooh, light armor. No. No. I love the looks of it, but if it ain't good for stats. Alright, so, oh yeah, Traben needs the Master Electronics, right? That's why it was guarded. Alright, get over there. This device is transmitting tight beam signals into geosynchronous orbit. This disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. Interestingly enough, they literally crashed right here. That one turned into a lawn dart, looks like. Research base will skip. Radium deposit. Excuse me. That's it. do. We'll do these two systems in this galaxy or whatever. Solar systems in this. Metal. Oh, let's get the asteroid belt. My kind of place. See, this is the one with the that's the Solarian body on the ground. Kind of overlooking the Syndicate hideout. get that. Be it for here. I mean, technically we could go get the minerals over there by the hideout since everybody's dead, but no need to risk it. First aid 3, hardened weave 2. Those are good ones. Okay, that's it for here. Okay, one more to go. Ah. Okay, yeah, I got that. Let's see. I know at least one of these has a scannable thing. That's the only thing in this system is the hostage rescue. One of those lovely timed missions, which actually isn't terrible. If I'm being honest, we did this one, right? Antaeus? I think we did. Was the brown one, right? Yeah. All right, we got this one. There you go. This one. Yep. Treasure Maz. Okay, so on Friday, Gemini Sigma. Can do that one, go around all the way this way, come over there, get all that stuff. Let me write that down just so I don't forget. Gemini Sigma. Only bad thing about Sundays is I don't get my power nap. Okay. We will grab a save here on the ship. All right, that's going to be it for the day. Let's switch to the lobby screen, give people their hours. Give them credit. Man, look at all those lovely hours. Look at that. Beldahar's close to 2,000. Miss B and C Star are close to 3,000. Eldon close to 5. Tippy close to 6. Sarvaxis hasn't been here in a while, but close to 7. Spare close to 1,000 as well. All right. Yeah, so that's going to be it for the day. Thank you all very much for being here. I really appreciate it. Good to see everybody. We'll be back on Friday. Normal weekend, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Friday and Saturday. And Sunday will be the same as today, noon to 3. But as I mentioned earlier, Thursday, this coming Thursday is my last work day for the year. So there could be some extra time and extra streams over those last 2 weeks of 2025. So let's see, before we get out of here, I'm going to put the raid stuff into chat. We're going to raid Misbehave. Let's see who else. Is there anybody else on today? No, we'll raid Miss B. She was here earlier. If you want to come join us in the raid, please copy everything after the colon in the raid command that I just put into chat. Those are standard emotes, so you don't need to be a sub to use any of those. Just copy that out and paste it into her chat when we get over there. I know she'll appreciate it, as would I. All right, looks like it is ready to go. Yeah, so all right, that's it. I'll see you guys on Friday at 6 p.m. Let's go say hi to Miss B. She's also playing her Lola in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you then. Have a good night, day, afternoon, evening, morning, wherever it is, wherever you are. Bye. Here's Miss B.